Welcome back to Buy or Buy.
Today we're looking at the 2013 to 2018 Acura RDX, the second generation one, with the engine that matters, Honda's 3.5-liter J35 V6, the same bulletproof V6 family that routinely runs past 200,000 miles. Assembled in Ohio, it makes about 273 horsepower early, 279 after the 2016 refresh through a 6-speed automatic with front or all-wheel drive. It's quiet, comfortable, quick enough, and genuinely low stress to own. There's one fuel-saving quirk to understand and a timing belt to keep fresh. And then, this is a smart, durable luxury buy.
Honda's 200,000-mile V6 wrapped in quiet Acura luxury. 45K new, 15K now. Comfortable, quick, and built to outlast you. Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. Who and cross-ship. So, who exactly is this explainer for? Well, if you're aggressively seeking long-haul peace of mind, this is your stop. Whether you're a pragmatic daily commuter, managing a small family, or, and this is a big one, you're a refugee fleeing the absolutely punishing running costs of a European crossover. Seriously, if you've been burned by repair bills before, the RDX is basically a sanctuary. You get all that premium feel, but without the underlying dread of a dashboard warning light completely ruining your month. When you're out there cross-shopping, naturally you're going to look at the Lexus RX and NX, the absolute benchmarks for reliability. You might also consider the Toyota Venza we covered earlier in this batch. It's kind of like a spiritual cousin. Staying in the family, there's the Acura MDX if you need a 3-row big brother, or the Honda Pilot, which actually shares this exact same 3.5-liter V6. The CR-V is there for similar utility too. But the real contrast, that's against the Audi Q5 and BMW X3. The RDX is literally going to save you from those exponentially higher German running costs, and it sure won't drain your wallet like that incredibly fast, pricey Mercedes GLC 63 we also profiled.
Bottom line, the Acura RDX is the absolute smartest cross-shop choice out there if you want to perfectly balance high-end luxury with consistently low running costs.
Section 2. The Gems. Let's move right along to the massive strengths and engineering highlights.
Front and center, we've got to talk about the powertrain. You are getting the legendary Honda J35 V6. This is a motor famous for just cruising past 200,000 miles without breaking a sweat. In the 2013 to 2015 models, it's pushing out 273 horsepower. After the 2016 refresh, output bumps up to 279 horsepower and 252 pound-feet of torque. Routed through a really smooth 6-speed automatic, it'll fire this crossover from 0 to 60 in around 6.5 seconds. Plus, the available all-wheel drive is a simpler, lighter setup than Acura's older SH-AWD systems, which is great for efficiency.
Then there's the sheer economic brilliance of buying one today. We're talking about a massive depreciation drop. These things commanded a $35,000 to $45,000 MSRP when they were brand new. Now, sitting here in 2026, you can secure an exceptionally clean example for $15,000 to $20,000. That is an incredibly strong used value metric for the sheer amount of hardware you're actually getting.
And man, the hardware is fantastic. It rides on a highly composed Honda crossover platform, which gives you a really comfortable, compliant ride. Inside, you're treated to this quiet, refined cabin with standard leather and cargo space that's honestly big for the class. If you snag a 2016 or newer model, you also gain access to the available AcuraWatch safety suite. It fully embodies Acura's heritage of value luxury positioning, and yeah, it was proudly assembled right in Ohio.
Bottom line, this crossover perfectly executes the formula of pairing supreme, quiet comfort with composed, relentless V6 power. Section 3. The Issues. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how we can transparently deconstruct the few mechanical quirks to make you a savvy buyer.
Okay, so the most prominent moderate quirk here is Honda's variable cylinder management, or VCM. Basically, to save a little fuel, the system shuts off 3 cylinders under light driving loads. However, on some 2013 to 2014 cars, this creates a noticeable low-speed vibration or rumble in the cabin. Acura actually addressed this with propeller-shaft technical service bulletin 14-001. Over the long term, VCM can also contribute to oil consumption, spark plug fouling, and even accelerated engine mount wear just because of the unbalanced load.
So how does an insider actually buy this car smartly? First off, if that VCM rumble bothers you, it's an easy fix. A lot of owners simply fit an aftermarket VCM-defeat device to permanently disable the cylinder deactivation. Second, you absolutely must verify the mandatory 105,000 miles scheduled timing belt and water pump service. You have to plan for it.
Third, check the service history for any transmission judder bulletins. If that's present, it usually just takes a thorough manual fluid drain and refill every 30,000 miles using genuine Honda DW1 fluid to get those shifts feeling perfectly smooth again.
Beyond that, the checks are incredibly minor. Just confirm the Takata airbag and Honda fuel pump recalls have been completed. You might hear an occasional rear suspension clunk over bumps, and, expect some dated infotainment quirks. Also, keep in mind that it does recommend premium fuel, returning a combined 20 to 28 miles per gallon. If you want the absolute most sorted experience straight out of the box, you'll want to target those 2017 to 2018 model years.
Bottom line, critical failures are incredibly rare here. The J35 V6 is fundamentally durable, Consumer Reports rates all model years above average, and there are absolutely zero catastrophic failure modes to keep you awake at night.
Verdict: the 2013 to 2018 Acura RDX is a quietly excellent by you. Let's wrap this up in Section 4. I can confidently tell you this is the second reliable anchor of our entire batch of explainers. You are securing Honda's 200,000-mile J35 V6 wrapped in comfortable, refined Acura luxury. It boasts above-average reliability across every single model year. Built for the long haul for sure.
Here's your exact purchasing timeline to hunt for. The absolute sweet spot, a well-maintained 2017 or 2018 model sitting right between $15,000 and $20,000, ideally with the timing belt and water pump already done and both recalls completed. Now, if you want to maximize your savings, go ahead and buy a clean 2013 to 2015 for less. Just understand that VCM quirk and grab a defeat device if the vibration bothers you. And definitely budget for that timing belt service if it's due. It is literally the one real scheduled cost here. The only time you should ever say bye to this cross shopper is if you're looking at a neglected, no records example or one with an unaddressed transmission judder. Otherwise, cross-shop it against the Lexus RX, the Toyota Venzo we covered, or grab a Honda Pilot if you need the exact same V6 with 3 rows.
Bottom line, this is the ultimate insider smart buy. So, the real question is, are you ready to trade your repair anxiety for 200,000 miles of quiet luxury? Happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next explainer.